Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. So, first of all, if any of you want to order any of my services, you can always check the description box below. I do still have altars for sale, the miniature altars. If you want to order your miniature altar, you can always reach out. This is mine. I don't have everything in it that I generally send to you all, so this is just my personal one. But if you want to order the altars, if you want to order my t-shirts, for those of you who have not ordered, don't catch these karmics, don't catch these spiritual hands. Okay, and then on the back, it says it gets real out here in these spiritual streets. Okay, so if you want to order my t-shirts or any of my tarot decks, tarot lessons, or a tarot session, email me snita52415@gmail.com. Also, I want to let you all know I have one Instagram that's Shavi underscore Zane 7. There's only 1 7 in my Instagram. I rarely get on Instagram. I recently had someone email me and tell me that they actually sent me a screenshot of someone who's a copycat who has actually created a page with my photo, and they're soliciting people on their Instagram and their messages. So I would never, ever approach you all for a reading. You have to come to me. You have to feel led to come to me. I don't care what social media it's on. I will never come to you and send you a message initiating or saying I got something to tell you, or I got a reading for you, I got a message for you. I would never do that, okay? So just know that it's not me. Don't get scammed out here in these streets, okay? So let's jump right into it. I'm going to be doing a reading, just a general reading, okay? Okay, so let's start off with the Declare and Decree deck. See what is it that you want to clear from your energy. As you all know, you'll write this down and put it on paper to burn it so you can clear whatever comes out from your energy. This is the Declare and Decree deck. This is my deck. If you want to order it, email me, okay? This is the most popular deck that I have, actually. A lot of people let me know that they're receiving great results from using this deck to clear their energy, because it gives you more clarity about what's going on in the spiritual realm that's blocking you here in the 3D. So it gives you more power and control when you have clarity about what's going on. So let's see what came out. So this says, all fears, known and unknown, are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All fears, known and unknown, are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. So that's what we're starting off with, fears, clearing out fears, okay? So you're going to write that down and burn it. So let's see. I'm going to pull from this deck to see what do you need to protect yourself from at this time, or how you can protect yourself even further. Okay, so white sage is here. So meditation, protection, cleansing and purifying the body, warding off evil spirits, and fending off infections. So white sage, many of you already have sage. So this is going to help you to clear your energy. You might need to clean your space. You know, you can use sage to clear yourself off, you know, from head to toe. But also for cleansing of your environment. That's very important, okay? So white sage. So let's jump right into the message and see what is coming out for y'all today. Let's see, what do you need to know? Okay, so since we started off with the card about fears, let's tap in. I got my white sage here, y'all. I take everything. If a message comes through and it says use your sage, I'm gonna use my sage, okay? We started off talking about fears, so let's see how these fears could be impacting you, because again, it says all fears, known and unknown. So sometimes we have fears that we're not even consciously aware of. So it's always good to clear out fears, known and unknown. That way you can clear out all blockages and be able to move down your path more smoothly. So I got a card that fell. This is from my Diary of a Spiritual Black Sheep deck. Okay, if you resonate with this deck, you can always feel free to order it. So it says, there may be a lot of commotion and movement around you. Find a balance and create inner peace to keep up with the demands at this time. You are being called to take action towards something, and your commitment is being tested. It may feel as if you are all alone in your pursuits, but look at your circumstances from a higher perspective. great rewards and transformation are coming soon. So I'm picking up, okay, there's a lot going on, a lot of changes, a lot of movement. You probably got a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things on your plate, but you're being called to find a balance and make sure you maintain that internal peace, because it's a test. If you find that some of that commotion is happening, it's like things is kind of, it seems like it wants to throw you off balance. It's a test just to see, are you committed to staying on course with your vision, your creative idea, your purpose, okay? It's a test. So it could create certain fears that you're aware of or that you're not aware of. I'll take one more from the Diary of a Spiritual Black Sheep deck. Okay, so this says, if you thought you weren't ready before, you are ready now. This is a new season in your life that will bring much comfort and great outcomes. Great security has been earned because you changed your perspective and found appreciation for the moments of hardship. That anchor that held you back has now been removed. Now things move forward swiftly. Enjoy because you deserve it. So this is definitely talking about change that's happening because you're ready for this change. And if you don't think you're ready, your spiritual team is telling you that you are ready because you've earned whatever you're getting ready to walk into here. You've earned the security that's coming in. And it's because you was able to overcome the moments of hardship that you've been able to step over this threshold towards this brand new beginning, okay? So things are moving forward pretty quickly. You're getting ready to see something take flight faster than you might even anticipate. So sometimes that can create certain fears because you might have uncertainty. You might fear that you're not enough. You might fear that you're not ready, you know, whatever the case may be. But there's a lot of movement that's getting ready to happen in your life here. So you're being called to stay committed. It says, don't worry about what could go wrong. If something does go wrong, you'll be able to make the best out of it. So clearing out that energy of worry. I have here, there's still time to change the road you're on. It's never too late. So I feel like you are being rerouted here. This says there's more to know than what you currently know. So things are being revealed to you over time. As far as what direction this is taking you on, you know, like I said, if you don't think you're ready, you are ready. But this is getting ready to take you down a different path in some way here. A portal has been opened for you, okay? There's a portal that has opened up that's taking you on a different pathway. And so worry could creep in, especially when it's unfamiliar territory. So you want to do some burning and releasing to clear out all worry, all unhealthy thoughts. Again, we already have all fears known and unknown. But there's more clarity that you're going to gain. Let's see. It says there's more to know than what you currently know. I want to clarify that card. What does that mean? There's more to know than what you currently know. So what I have here is shaman. So it says you can tap into a powerful way of guiding your life and the lives of others, often through great struggle that you learn to break free and awaken the truth to help others. So there's more to know than what you currently know. Is because I feel like you're gaining more access to your Akashic records. You're gaining more access to that past life wisdom, and that royalty DNA is being activated to where now you're coming into remembrance of a lot of the spiritual things, okay? Because the shaman is the spiritual teacher, spiritual guru. And so I feel like you're learning, but some of you, you're being called to get on the path of teaching others, okay? Because it says there's still time to change the road you're on. It's never too late. So for some of you, you might have felt like it was too late for you to reroute and to step into your purpose as a shaman, as a spiritual teacher, a healer, or whatever the case may be. Some of you, you know, you're being called to stay in alignment with your purpose. Don't worry about what could go wrong, because it says if something does go wrong, you'll be able to make the best out of it. Let's clarify shaman. Self-love. It says you advocate a healthy lifestyle, taking good care of your body, mind, and spirit, teaching others to give love back to themselves. Okay, self-love. So the shaman, you are someone that's teaching people about holistic care. Some of you might be called to do skincare products, hair care products, all natural things that's good for the body, okay? That's chemical free, right? For others of you, it's dealing with the mind and the spirit. But either way, you're teaching people a holistic, healthy lifestyle on how to give love back to themselves through how they treat themselves. And so you're learning. There's more to know than what you currently know, because there's going to be more doors opening up for you as a spiritual teacher or as a healer. Please believe, a lot of times people have a one-track mind in terms of what a healer looks like. You can be a healer creating body oils, all natural body oils. You could be a healer creating all natural hair products. You could be a healer creating candles or tinctures or, jewelry, crystal jewelry. There's so many different ways that you can actually heal people through your creative ideas. And so I definitely see that some of you are being called to reroute towards this path of being a shaman. And you might be worried about what could go wrong. Let's clarify. What are you worried about? Don't worry about what could go wrong, because for some of you, you don't feel like you're ready. So you're getting the nudge to say, okay, you're ready. So let's see. Don't worry about what could go wrong. If something does go wrong, you'll be able to make the best out of it. What is this worry stemming from? Oh, that's too many cards, y'all. What is this worry stemming from? I'm just going to pull a random card. So, damn. The devil. Okay, this could be restrictions. This could be fears, or feeling like you're bound to something, like you have to remain committed to something or someone. An energy like a feeling of powerlessness. But it could also be negative thinking. So this right here has to go. This low vibrational energy of fear and worry about what could go wrong and what could happen if you take a particular path, it's restricting you and it's keeping you chained and bound to your lower nature. That worry is very low vibrational for you. Let me clarify again. I need to see why this devil is coming out here. Don't worry about what could go wrong. Some of you, I'm picking up that you could be worried that you might go back to old patterns, or it could be someone that you're attached to, that you're concerned about what they might think, how they might feel, or if it's going to change the relationship dynamic in some way, shape, or form. Let's see, what is this? Two of Swords is also clarifying the devil card. So stalemate, sitting on the fence. So this energy, this worry about what could potentially go wrong, is restricting you and is keeping you at a crossroads where you're sitting on the fence trying to make a decision. You don't know which way to go, okay? It makes it that much more stressful. So it's like you're being torn between two pathways. Should I go this way or should I go that way? For some of you, this restriction deals with a job or a career path where you feel like you have to remain committed to it, but your spirit and your soul is calling you into a different direction, but you feel restricted and bound to a specific job because of financial gain. Your security relies on that job. In your mind, it does, because that's all an illusion. But you feel like your security relies on that job, and so you have this card that says there's still time to change the road you're on. It's never too late. So let's see. Let's clarify that card. Because you are ready. This is the season for change for you. And it can bring great comfort, okay? A lot of security. So if you're worried about security, being chained and bound to an unhealthy work dynamic that's not in alignment with your purpose, and you feel like you're around a lot of toxicity in any way, shape, or form, work or otherwise, you're going to find that you have far more security doing what you're supposed to do, doing what you have been created to do. So it's all an illusion. That's why the blindfold is on this person and the Two of Swords, okay? So let's see. There's still time to change the road you're on. It's never too late. Seven of Wands. You're being called to stand your ground. Stand for what you believe in. remove that anchor. Remember, that makes sense because my card, Diary of a Spiritual Black Sheep, it says the anchor that held you back has been removed. Now things move forward swiftly. So once you change the road that you're on, realizing like it's not too late, I can still do this, I can still move towards my destiny, that anchor that kept you bound, because you see in this devil card, these people have chains on them, okay? Those chains are keeping them bound to an energy that's controlling them. That's what that energy represents. So the energy that could be controlling you, or that was controlling you, depending on where you are in this reading, it could have been a person, it could have been a mindset, it could have been fears, it could have been a job, a career path, it could have been family. Whatever the case may be, that energy, that anchor gets removed because now you stand your ground. You fight for what is yours. You stand up for your beliefs, okay? And you protect and defend your purpose. So that doesn't mean that it's not coming, it doesn't come with opposition, because apparently with this devil energy, somebody is benefiting from you staying chained and bound and being at a crossroads. Somebody benefits from you not making a firm decision to take that pathway or to walk into that portal that's opening up for you. Someone benefits, whether it's a person or an energy. It could be the powers that were that continues to benefit, because let's just say, I'll just throw something out there, any career. You could be working as a doctor, right? And you feel chained and bound to that particular career path because you've been doing it for 20 plus years. And you've created a certain amount of security for yourself, right? But you're ready to go into holistic care. You don't want to give chemicals to people anymore because you've awakened. And now you feel like you're ready to take a detour, but you're worried. You're worried, are you going to be able to maintain that? What are people going to think? Are you going to be able to maintain a life of comfort as you have before? Will you be able to make the same amount of money, if not more? There's a lot of worry and overthinking that's happening here. But the one that benefits, like I was saying, is the powers that were. Why? Because they need you as a doctor to continue to influence the masses and to tell people Western medicine is the only way. This is the way to healing, because we technically don't have a cure for that, or we technically don't have, any more information behind giving you these pills. This is the only way, right? They need you to continue to push that narrative. So the ones that benefit is the powers that were. So if we're not talking about an individual person that's benefiting, because for some of you, this could be like a romantic partner, a karmic partner, though, when you got the devil card here. You could have a karmic partner that doesn't want to see you move towards your destiny as a shaman, as a teacher, as a healer of some sort, okay, advocating a healthy lifestyle, holistic care. They don't want to see you do that because it's going to take you down a totally different path, which could be a mirror to them to let them know, like, damn, maybe I do need to change. Maybe I do need to be better. So they don't want to see you take that path, because they know that if you take that path, obviously you're in alignment with the frequency of that energy. As a shaman, you're not going to be out here just doing any and everything. Like, you're taking care of yourself. You're advocating self-love. And so this person may not be ready to relinquish their carnal nature or to give up their addictive patterns or their unhealthy, toxic behavior patterns. So it could be this energy of being chained and bound, stuck at a crossroads, because you know that moving towards your destiny as a spiritual teacher or healer could actually affect your relationship. But if this is the nature of the relationship, then clearly it should be a no-brainer. But with this card of there's more to know than what you currently know, things will be revealed over time so that it's very clear what decision you should be making here. I do want to get another card for that. There's more to know than what you currently know. Things are being revealed to you over time as you become ready to hear it and to receive it and to accept it for what it is. Your spiritual team is just not going to overload you with information that you're not ready to digest. You see what I'm saying? So let me see. There's more to know than what you currently know. Look at this, y'all. 5 of Wands. This is what you need to know. You need to know that there is opposition. there is energy that wants to prevent you from taking this new pathway. Okay, that's why I said with the Seven of Wands, you got to stand your ground, because there is opposition. That opposition is these people or these energies that's fighting up against you. This is what you don't know that's going to be revealed to you, that conflict. If there's whatever this path is, you're going to see where the obstacles and where the challenges are actually coming from. It's going to be very apparent to you. Right now, it might not be clear. You might just feel like, man, I don't understand why I feel stuck. I don't understand why I have this pull to go into this particular direction, but it's something that keeps me from taking action. You don't see it yet, but it's going to be revealed, because the Five of Wands is all about fighting, arguments, struggle, opposition, tension, okay? Chaos. And you may have to be more assertive with particular people in your life here, okay? And that's why from my Diary of a Spiritual Black Sheep, this card says there may be a lot of commotion and movement around you. Find a balance and create inner peace to keep up with the demands at this time. You are being called to take action towards something, and your commitment is being tested. If you feel as if you are all alone in your pursuits, look at your circumstances from a higher perspective. Great rewards and transformation are coming soon. So this is that commotion. You might not even see it. You might not even be aware. Like for some people, they'll be like, well, I don't really have anybody around me like that. So I can't say that I'm dealing with a lot of commotion. I just feel torn and conflicted internally. It's because there is spiritual and energetic conflict that's opposing, that's coming up against you. The powers that were, they're always sending out spell work, magic, doing rituals to prevent the chosen from stepping into their calling, okay? So your opposition might not be a person that's in your intimate circle. Your opposition is always there, though, because it's the powers that were that benefits. This beast of Babylon benefits from your energy. It siphons and feeds off of the energy of the chosen. And so when you feel restricted, when you feel chained and bound, when you feel like you're in that position where you can't move because of whether it's materialism, whether it's fear, whether it's a particular karmic relationship, whether it's internal beliefs and fears that you might have, that's always your opposition. Okay, we are spirits having a human experience. And so if you ain't got opposition in the physical realm, trust and believe you have opposition in the spiritual realm that wants to cause commotion and chaos for you, to make you feel like, you know, it's just too much. It's too much. I can't do it. I can't remove myself from these chains and anchors. But you got to stand your ground. You got to get into that space of protecting your energy by doing the spiritual work. And that's why we started off with all fears known and unknown is now clear from my energy and spirit and in flesh. Write that down on paper and burn it. Because now it'll put you in that place where you don't fear this energy. You don't fear this low vibrational toxic energy. That's not going to stop you from moving towards your destiny and your purpose. You know exactly how to handle this energy on a spiritual level. You start in the spiritual realm first. And if you have opposition in the physical and you doing spiritual work to clear out blockages, that energy that's in the physical realm in your 3D environment scatters like roaches. Okay? It scatters like roaches. And that's why you have this, remember I said, what should you be doing to protect your energy? The white sage came out because for some of you, it's in your intimate space. You have unhealthy energies that's around you. And so when you start using that sage around certain types of people, it disrupts something in their spirit, okay? It starts to move around that dormant, suppressed energy. So if they got some things that's balled up within them that they want to say to you, let's just say you got a sister that you live in the same house with, and you know that she feeling some type of way, but she's not saying it directly. She's very indirect, but there's these subtle little, cues that she gives you to let you know that she ain't feeling you like that. The moment that you start using that sage in your house on a daily basis and clearing your energy, suddenly you start to see something come up from that sister or whoever the person is. You start to see something come through. They start to say little things. They start to do little things. And now with this card that says there's more to know than what you currently know, suddenly you start to get a clear understanding of how these people really feel about you because they can't hold it in anymore because you're moving energy around. You see what I'm saying? You're alchemizing and transmuting energy. And so when you start moving it around, people got to reveal their true nature and their true intentions, okay? So this is a card of intuition, Page of Cups. You got to listen to your intuition on this one, okay? Two of Cups is here, but it's in the reverse. It's letting you know that certain people, they kind of fake, they're giving you fake love, or they're pretending to come to you with kindness, all right? But they really don't have intentions on feeding your connection or the relationship like that. Let me see, why is this coming out? I'm going to use my IC Tarot deck, okay? IC Tarot deck. If you vibe with this one, email me to order your deck. Why is this Page of Cups here? That came out fast. Okay, so, wow. Okay, I have two cards here. The Four of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So whoever this person is, they're pretending to offer kindness, but they're not really wanting to feed the relationship because they're stressed out. Four of Cups, this person is stressed out. It looks like they have no passion. They don't have a whole lot of motivation. They're unhappy. They're discontent with life. They might be bored with what they're doing. And they're missing out on opportunities because they're focusing in on the negative things, right? But you are focused on your purpose. You're focused on your passions, okay? This is two completely different energies. They're focused on what they don't want, maybe even overindulging in some way or doing something to numb themselves out so that they don't have to face the reality of their dissatisfaction in life. Whereas you are here in the Eight of Pentacles, and you're pouring your purpose and your focus into what you love and perfecting your craft. You're working on self-mastery here, okay? So when I was talking about disrupting energy, when you start doing things that you love and you take advantage of this opportunity to step into your calling, people start to show themselves for real, because you become that mirror that shows them, like, what are you sitting back for? What are you waiting on? Why are you, focused on things that don't make you happy when you could be doing something that, is in alignment with your purpose? But when people don't have an understanding of their purpose and they haven't done a spiritual work to cleanse their energy so that they can get the spiritual downloads and come into remembrance of what they came here to do, it disrupts their spirit. And so suddenly they become bitter that you're pouring all of your energy, time, and focus into things that you love, while they're sitting back discontented and disappointed with themselves, because it ain't about you. They're disappointed with themselves because they're not taking advantage of the opportunity to do better. And so that's where this conflict comes from. That's where this chaos and drama comes from. And you start to realize, hey, this person is karmic. They are in their carnal nature. This person is trying to control me, right? You'll start to see that the person wants to control you. That's why it says there's more to know than what you currently know, because for some of you, you haven't stepped into your calling just yet. You're still at that crossroads with the blindfolds on, because subconsciously, that it's going to create some sort of conflict with yourself and someone else, or with yourself and a particular job or a career path, whatever the case may be. But it's going to be revealed to you who's for you and who's not when you take that leap of faith towards your creative idea or to pursue your vision. It's going to be revealed to you, and you're going to be called to stand your ground and to defend your position. Stand up for what you believe in, and don't let anyone stop you, because between the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands, there's the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is victory and success, is recognition and reward, okay? So it could be you, a lot of people applauding you, a lot of people supporting you, and that's where this opposition comes in at, because now you have to defend your position, knowing like, no, I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be relishing in my success. I'm supposed to be in the spotlight. And so people will start to feel some type of way when you get to thriving, and when, there's that influx of clients and that money that's pouring in, and you're happy, you're focused, misery loves company, y'all. Misery loves company. And so this person starts to feel some type of way because they're sitting at the table alone in their misery. You're not sitting at the table in misery. You're sitting there alone, but you're sitting there focused on your purpose. And so these two energies, you can't merge together and work together and build together when one person is like this, miserable with life, while the other person is focused, doing well, like just happy doing what you do. You can't merge those two energies. And so this person becomes a nuisance for this one over here. This person starts to create conflict for this person over here. This person over here just starts petty arguments and foolishness, whether it's your boss, it could be anybody. They just start to create pettiness and BS for this person over here because they see that you're focused and they hate that. What is this person's problem? Four of Cups. What's going on with this person that's sitting at this table, sad as all get out because you are focused on what you love or you're getting ready to be? What is the problem? Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They feel rejected now. They feel like you're no longer nurturing the seeds that they wanted to plant. That's what it is, because this card was in the reverse. It brings out a sense of immaturity in this person for sure with the children here. But I feel like with the card coming out in the reverse, you see that there's a seed here and there's multiple people that's nurturing this person's plant, right? So they might feel some type of way that you're not pouring your energy into their vision anymore. You're focused on your own vision and you're leaving it up to them to continue to nurture what they started. But they don't feel motivated enough without your energy. Okay? So you might have been pouring a lot of your time and energy into somebody else's vision. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a person in your physical environment. It can be a job that you've been on for 10 years plus. And because you are now focused on the things that you love, you're starting your own business and you're like, you know what, I'm going to cut back on my hours. I'm going to start pouring my time and energy into what I want to do, what I've been called to do. They start to feel some type of way because you're not there to pick up the slack for the employers that's not doing their job, the employees that's not doing their job. You're not there to, where they can call and say, hey, we need you to do some overtime, or we need you to take this work home with you to finish up this doc. No, you ain't pressed to impress them anymore. You're more focused on the things that you love, okay? And so that could create conflict at work where suddenly they start, micromanaging you, restricting you, and you got to stand your ground. Suddenly you got all types of opposition and conflict and commotion and just all types of stress and things. But this is where you're being called to maintain your balance, maintain your internal peace. Don't let nobody get you off your square, because that's the whole purpose. If they can throw off your energy, then they're hoping that they can distract you from your vision. That's what that is. They want to use their tactics because misery loves company. They want to distract you from your vision because they have no vision. Or because you're not nurturing their vision anymore. They can't siphon your energy anymore. Because as a chosen seed, anytime you help someone, when you're the one that's helping someone, it has the potential to really help them to expand, okay? Because of your energy alone. You come in, whatever you touch turns to gold. You go into a job, suddenly the ratings are up. Suddenly the clientele is up. Suddenly they're getting more good reviews and things like that, all because of your energy. But the moment you pull back and you start to focus in on yourself, suddenly things start to become more chaotic for them. And now they want to start blaming you because they know that you are the person that they need, because when you focus on something, you dedicate your whole heart and energy into it. So whether you was doing that for other people, now you starting to pour that into yourself. But you always are the type of person that's very committed and you perfect whatever it is that you do, because that's what chosen seed do. Okay? You learn something and you perfect it and you become very good at it. But the moment that you say, you know what, I'm not going to pour my time and energy into your vision, I'm going to pour it into my own, things start to become chaotic for people. They start to take losses, and suddenly this little seed that they had that was growing is losing life because they don't feel motivated like you do to pour into their own vision, because they got too many internal blockages that's going on that they have refused to actually address. But they know that when you start focusing on your vision, you're going to thrive, because the Eight of Pentacles moves up to the Nine of Pentacles, which is independence and lots of security, to where you don't have to be codependent on anybody. You don't need anybody, okay? Let's just see. So with that card, there's more to know than what you currently know. It's going to be revealed to you, if it's not already being shown to you, who these people are, what is your opposition, what is your competition, why you felt conflicted. So this says the sacrifices you make today will be worth it. So what type of sacrifices are you being called to make today? Let's see. Queen of Wands. Move towards your creative ideas. That's what the Queen of Wands does. She takes actions towards her creative ideas. She doesn't just sit on them. When there's a spark, she's going to make sure to feed that spark, to keep that energy going here. Because you got a lot of wands coming out. So it's all about passion and creativity here. The sacrifices you make today will be worth it. So take an action. This says here, Crystal Child, you're here to help uplift the planet of harsh energy, bringing forth healing, peace, and to assist humanity in soul growth and evolution. So, Crystal Child, you have a divine calling, you have a purpose, and you're being called to take passionate action towards that thing. The Queen of Wands is very confident. You can't tell her that she's not thriving. You can't tell her that she ain't creative. You can't tell her that she can't do something. The Queen of Wands, if she has a vision, she will pursue it. Same thing for the King of Wands. A leader, okay? A go-getter. And so you're being called to step into that energy of moving towards your purpose. Okay, hold on, y'all. My daughter wants a vitamin here. So, let me see. Let me just take a couple of more cards, but it's very clear what the message is all about. I do want to see real quick before I close what type of energy that person in the Four of Cups is sending towards you, so that you could be more armed and knowing how to protect your energy. The Six of Cups is here. So this could be things that you might have wanted to do since you was a child, and you're coming into remembrance of it, okay? Yeah, you're being called to protect your vision. Protect your vision, okay? Protect it at all costs, because it's very valuable. So I feel like this might be something, a vision from the past that's coming back into alignment now. You're finally getting the opportunity to take action towards it. But let's just see what I'm clarifying right now, so that you can have more clarity about this individual right here. What type of energy are they sending towards you, so that you can be more equipped to do the spiritual work to protect your energy from them, especially if this is somebody who's in your personal space on a regular basis, with male or female, whoever it is, you'll know, because the answers you need are going to come. So the Four of Cups, what type of energy is this person sending towards you now that you are focused on your vision and not pouring into their cup or pouring into their vision? So it says, causing you car problems, flat tires, engine shut down, dead battery, broken mirrors, dents and scratches. Oof. It's almost like, even if you're not dealing with these things specifically, some of you might be having car problems, they want you to be distracted and focusing in on fixing other things rather than pouring into your vision, okay? And so hopefully they're not doing anything to purposely manipulate your vehicle in any way. But for others of you, this could be, let me see, this could be them sending the evil eye in hopes that you're dealing with all types of other problems and you have no time or finances to pour into your vision. See, this says business rival, can't stand your grind and hustle. This person can't stand your grind and hustle. They've become competition here. That's what the Five of Wands is all about. This person has literally become your competition, and you didn't even ask for competition. You're sitting over here minding your business, focused in on what you love, but they have literally become a business rival. And that's sad because it feels like at one point you was willing to help this person with their vision, but you found that it was too much of a distraction and you needed to pour that energy into yourself. If they have a vision, they can support their own damn vision. Why not? This says spreading rumors about you. So now they talking. They got all types of stuff to say. What type of stuff are they saying about you? So they're now a business rival. Clears away negative thoughts, energies, harmonizes the mind, enhances intuition, inspires loving feelings. So this is dealing with the intuition here. They might be saying all types of things about, your intuition. If you're telling them, you're going through a spiritual awakening, or you're getting particular synchronicities, or, having particular dreams and things like that. They might be saying things about you to try to downplay your spiritual awakening or your spiritual awareness. I have issues, intentions, divine connection, consciousness, cosmic energy, enlightenment, illumination, spirituality, divine wisdom. Yeah, they're talking about you, pretty much saying that you don't know what you think you know spiritually, okay? So remember, we started off with this about you being a shaman, you having spiritual awareness, and things like that. So this person is going around saying things about you like, you're not as spiritual as you think you are. You don't know what you think you know. You're pretending to be awake. This is the type of stuff that they're saying about you, because we're putting emphasis on the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. Both of those chakras deals with your spiritual connectedness. And so they're just mad because now they're in competition with you because you're not pouring into them. You're not giving to them anymore. You're not giving them your energy or your time or your money. And so, again, whoever this is, whatever is coming from, they're trying to downplay your spiritual calling. I'll take one more card from this deck and we'll go ahead and close out. If you want a private reading that gives you more clarity about this energy right here, feel free to email me and we can dive deeper about this, or we can talk about any subject for that matter. So one more card. Actually, and I'm going to take another card for advice. So this says causes, house issues, leaky roof, cracked walls, heater cold system, electric wiring, plumbing, pipe burst, broken windows, squeaky stairs. It's like, because the other card dealt with the car issues. This is talking about house issues. Whoever this person is, they want you to pour your finances, your time, your energy into dealing with repairing stuff, because things are breaking, things are malfunctioning. So they could be sending you the evil eye in hopes that that will be your reality, or they could literally be doing stuff to cause problems, especially if they live in your environment, in hopes that that distracts you so that you can't focus on those things that you love. Okay? Because again, misery loves company. Misery loves company. So this person, they operating in devil energy here. They're in devil energy, whoever this is. So let me see. I'm going to pull some cards for advice, y'all. I try not to make the messages too long, even though a lot of times I want to go longer, but it takes so long for these messages to upload that a lot of times I just shorten them. But I feel guided to pull some cards for advice before we close, as far as how you need to move so that you can stay focused on your vision and not allow this commotion that you might be experiencing to deter you from your vision, okay? You gotta stay focused. So this says, uproot your life and leave all that is familiar to you. So for some of you, you're being called to uproot, move, relocate. Or even if you're not going to relocate, it could be leaving a particular job or leaving a particular relationship dynamic, okay? Whether it's romantic or otherwise. Or it could be a belief system, spiritual belief system, religious belief system, something you're being called to uproot and leave it there because it's no longer room for growth there. If it's telling you to uproot, that means that you've been rooted and you feel fixed to that particular space, thought, belief system. You're being called to uproot yourself and go somewhere where the soil is, is good soil. Did I say soil? It's good soil, okay? It's fertile soil, okay? The soil is fertile. There's room for growth and expansion there. And so this says, don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone. So again, don't lose yourself. Don't lose your vision. Don't lose your creative passion trying to hold on to somebody who's only about competition and becoming your business rival. Someone who doesn't respect your spiritual awakening. They don't respect your intuitive gifts. They don't respect the fact that you truly are a healer or a shaman, or that you have a divine calling. You do not want to lose yourself trying to hold on to someone who wants to keep you stuck and at a crossroads simply because you have history with them, simply because you grew up with them, or simply because you've been working there for a long time. Don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone or anything that's just miserable, okay? Because misery loves company. I'm telling you, whoever this person is or whatever this energy is, they don't mean you well. They don't. And it's going to be revealed to you. If you're not clear about it and you're on the fence, because that Two of Swords can indicate that you're wearing rose-colored glasses and you're not being realistic with yourself about how this person really feels about your success. The more that you clear your energy and focus in on your purpose, this person will start to show themselves. Okay? That devil has to come out. Can't stay hidden. We in the age of Aquarius. Nothing can stay hidden. So this is the last card. Patience is key at this time. It may seem as if it's taken a long time for something to grow, but stay highly vibrational and keep nurturing it, releasing the toxic energy and fears so that you may focus on thriving. Release the toxic energy and fears. All fears known and unknown are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. Put that on paper and burn it. Release toxic energy and fears so that you may focus on thriving. What is the toxic energy? The toxic energy is these types of people right here. Okay? The toxic energy is this right here. Release the toxic energy. The toxic energy is that devil energy, okay? And internal fears and being at a crossroads, not giving yourself permission to see the reality of something. Release that so that you can focus on thriving and continue to nurture your purpose, because it's talking about being patient because things might be moving slow. It's going to pick up drastically once you clear yourself and cut that anchor up off of your ankle. Now you'll be able to take off because you're not carrying somebody else's weight. Losing yourself trying to hold on to somebody, they become dead weight. And you over here trying to push to get towards your destiny. It's an uphill battle with somebody that's holding on to your ankle because they're afraid of losing you. They're afraid of losing the energy and the great potential that you bring to their visions. Don't do it. So that's my message for you all. I hope that it brought you clarity. If you find that it doesn't resonate today, it might resonate with you 6 months or a year from now. So come back and check it out if you feel like there's, something here that, resonates with you down the line. That's my message for you all. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let us know how it resonates with your circumstance, and I'll talk to you all next time.